Hello, we are here with Billy Prempeh. He lives in Paterson, New Jersey, and he is running for Congress out there. He's joining us here in Arizona, and we just wanted to get a few minutes with him so he could share with us his vision and what he's going to do for Paterson when he gets into office.
How are you? Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here with us. So tell us a little bit about what you're trying to accomplish out there.
So some of the things that I'm trying to accomplish is I want to actually have more representation for the people inside of the 9th District. Where we live right now, we've got an incumbent that's been there for over 26 years. He's been in politics for well over 40, and he has a lot of control over my city in Paterson. And that's initially one of the reasons why I decided to run, was to try and fix some of the problems that are happening inside the city of Paterson. But as I started to look deeper into the congressional district, I noticed that there were a lot of other problems in there. While taxes are getting higher, violent crime is also going through the roof, and many people are starting to leave the district. And I would love to see a lot of people stick around. And a lot of people tell me it's easier for you to just move away and get away from all this violence. But then I said, well, I can't. This is where I live. This is my home. This is what I know, and it's what I love. When my parents came to this country, they decided to come to Paterson, and Paterson was very different when I was a child. Now it's a very violent place. Crime is up over 83%. The police are underfunded, and our education system is one of the worst in the country. One of the main things that I would love to do when I get into Congress is fix that education system, not just in District 9, but across the nation. And the way that I intend on doing that is by pushing what I call the Freedom of Education Act. Okay. So for starters, I'm a very big supporter of school choice. But also at the same time, I believe that the school choice the choice schools are doing well. It's the public schools that actually need an overhaul and need to be revamped. And the way that I feel we could do this is by adding skills to our curriculum inside of our schools. There's a skills gap in the United States.
Yes.
While there's so many jobs that need to be filled, we can't even fill them because you don't have people that meet those skills. Instead, we're importing people from other countries to come and fill these jobs up, when we already have a young, strong, and eager to work workforce inside of the United States. So what the Freedom of Education Act does is it actually bridges the gap between businesses and education. So business owners will be able to work and partner with schools to teach children how to do what they do. I'm talking people that work in the CPA, finance field, people that work in electric, in the trades, people that work in IT, and so forth. I want these businesses to create a symbiotic relationship where they get a tax incentive to have their people teach our children how to do what they do. And by the time these children graduate high school, they'll be graduating school not just with a diploma, but with a skill set. They'll be graduating with a skill where they can actually do something within their community.
That's
whether
wonderful.
it's working for one of these companies as an apprentice, starting something with their friends, or if all else, they can still go to college, and if it fails, they still have skills they can fall back on. And we need these people to fill these jobs as well too.
We sure do. We thank you for doing that too. That's going to be a wonderful thing if you can implement that. We hope that happens for you. Tell me a little bit about your background. I think you said you were in the Air Force.
Yeah, so I joined the United States Air Force when I was 18. I turned 19 when I was in boot camp, which wasn't very fun. I joined the United States Air Force because I wanted to serve my country, and I wanted to give back for everything that they've done for my family. As well, at the time, this was 2009 when I decided to join. I joined at a time where I was a very big Barack Obama supporter at one point. Hard to believe, but I was at one point. And I felt, what better time for first generation American to serve under the first black president in the greatest nation on the planet. It just seemed appropriate for me to do it, and I wanted to protect my country. While I was in the military, I started to see some of the very, very bad things that Barack Obama was actually doing in the name of America, and I didn't really want any part of it. And when I came back home and I saw how much our country's changed, because I was living in the United Kingdom where I was stationed, I seen how much our country changed in such a short period of time, where a lot of the young adults were talking about socialism and how bad capitalism was. And for a very, very split second, I almost got caught up into all that nonsense as well too, because of the company that I kept.
Right.
But while I was dealing with, while I was learning about these kinds of things, I had to question my political beliefs and find out where I really fit. And when I found out that I don't really agree with any of these policies that the Democrats are pushing, and I started to do a lot more research, I found that I'm actually a conservative. And I've been a conservative ever since. And I would like to educate the youth to also get involved in politics as well too.
Well, we love to hear that you came over to the right side, and we are so looking forward to seeing you more in the future, and hopefully in Congress very, very soon. So Thank you for being here with us today. And is there any website that people can go to help you out? Yeah, so for people that are out there that would like to help, donate, spread the word, you can find me at www.billyprempeh.com. or Billy Prempeh on social media. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you too. Alrighty.